One positive development in 2020 is that Morrissey has released a new album.
At Jim Falls, I fall in love.
It would have been hard to imagine in 1986 that this ridiculed outcast would be releasing albums 25 years later, and even more incredibly, or ironically, would be a cult icon of teen hipster Hollywood movies such as The Perks of Being a Wallflower. In some ways, the timing of this album is off, just slightly. Morrissey would have more to say about the world of panic of early 2020 than anyone else. Morrissey essentially invented the whole concept of self-isolation and turned it into a cult ritual.
I never had a social life. I never left the house. I just simply sat in and read.
Some lyrics that underpin this: others conquered love, but I ran. I sat in my room and I drew up a plan. The police, they actually know me. They said you're just another fool with radical views and you want to turn it all on its head by staying in bed. And I said, I know I do. This album is a welcome return to business as usual for one of the greatest British songwriters in history. The previous album was a collection of cover versions, and a Morrissey album, incredibly, without his own songwriting, which is like Monet taking a photo of the lily pond instead of doing his own impressionistic version of it. To quote Morrissey, I want to start from before the beginning. Well, in actual fact, I want to start at the very end here, which is the closing song, My Hurling Days Are Done. It's a beautiful ending to a superb album and a delicious, oblique reference to his Irishness, of which we've got a few hints of over the years with Irish blood, English heart and so on, but quite rare, and this one is a rare hint also of the Irishness, which is, he certainly has a kind of an ambivalent attitude towards. This is Morrissey at his most wonderful and introspective, and it's musically building to a crescendo and a climax at the end of this wonderful album. Time will send you an invoice and you'll pay with your strength, your legs, your sight and your voice. Jim Falls is musically a really catchy intro to the album with a compelling electronic hook. And we're immediately confronted by controversial lyrics. And it's one of those moments when as a fan he makes you uncomfortable and infuriated at the same time, probably deliberately. It was only on about the 10th listen that I began to interpret the lyrics differently. The song appears now more as a call to an unconscious embrace of life rather than delving too deep into the analysis, and it's a lot more positive message hidden beneath than appears certainly at first listen.
Love is on its way out. Love is on its way out. Love is broken down. It's on its way out.
Love is on the way out. It's a familiar territory for Morrissey here, a reprisal of the Viva Hate theme and animal liberation themes. The sad rich hunting elephants and lions. It's a familiar device that he uses in songwriting, where at the end he turns the global into the personal, when he puts the proviso, well look, before it goes, can you show me what it's like?
Before it goes, do you have the time to show me what's it like? What's it like?
Morrissey opens The Secret of Music, this 8-minute musical odyssey, with the words, I am out of tune. This is quite ironic as he begins it beautifully sung in a rare deep dive into the technical musicality in a voice which seems to have improved with age.
I am out of tune. Violin, the state I'm in. I've lived through many Junes.
Once I saw the river clean. As with My Hurling Days, it's deeply personal exploration of Morris's Dublin heritage, embodied in his grandmother. She will never be again, a Dublin dancer, free and young. A beautiful song.
Distant future, wait for me. My grandmother, down a windblown Chester road. 2 new pence for her 20 number 10s. And
Knockabout World evolves into a beautifully melodic chorus. They kick to kill you. Do not forget, and try to turn you into a public target. And a reference to the fact that Morrissey's become such a controversial character, not just in recent years, but basically throughout his entire career, and appears to revel in it. And here we have the love-hate relationship that he has with fame. And the song ends with the soaring farewell, and by the way, you're okay by me.
they try to turn you into a public target. Welcome to this knockabout. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This knockabout. Whoa, whoa.
The truth about Ruth and what kind of people live in these houses, perhaps only Morrissey could get away with these ones, or perhaps he won't. Maybe that's what he wants. And dog on a chain, I see no point in being nice. I raise my voice. I have no choice. The type of character he is, that he cannot resist getting into trouble and being a controversial figure when he latches onto the subjects which end up seeing him being embroiled in controversy.
Live in these houses.
Overall, this is a superb album. It's really remarkable that after 25 years plus, that he's still releasing beautifully, lyrically essential music like this, but also with a voice that, like a fine wine, improves with age.
Your torture below. Aren't you tired of pretending? I know your torture down below. Skag, shag, Mexican mud, little joke in the snow. Bobby, don't you think they sleuth. I dig up the truth. I ferret the facts even when there are none. A silent child, an elegant youth. This led me to find the truth about Ruth. Ruth is John. Ruth is John. We all do what we can just to get along. And paranoid, all around see fat-head youth. Look into their brutal eyes, but only if you want the truth. Darling, I hug a pillow to replace your face. Loving you is a trauma no one else should face or sit still for. Why can't you give me some physical love? Why can't you give me some physical love? Everything else is in place. Will cry out for me in the years to come. In the hope of a moment that cannot return. Thankfully, why can't you bring figs over with more? Can't you give me some? I am not a dog on a chain. I use my own brain. I can turn the conversation off. I'm too clever to be robbed. I am not a civilized and careful way that scope streaming out in volume, pitch and rising cries, opening your blinkered eyes, for otherwise you'll never know who you are or all that you can do. If you want to, if you want to, if you want to. On a chain, you've got. What kind of people live in these houses? What kind of sad dad scratches in this crash pad? T-shirts or blouses, torn jeans or trousers. What kind of people live in these houses? T-shirts or blouses, torn jeans or proper trousers. They vote the way they vote. They don't know how to change because their parents did the same. Bends over in this tent. They sleep with who they sleep with, only because they are afraid to taste change.